On the subject of boundaries in social interactions, specifically when somebody comes to me with shit that is not my own and I am self-aware enough to know that, boundaries. I imagine this kind of like invisible wall where, they can throw whatever they want at it or at me with the intention of them trying to get to me, right? My mood is stable. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm centered and everything. I'm just simply observing them. Something that I've been doing a lot recently is that, right? Boundaries are not just about, from what I've been learning, are not just about, general things that you set in relationships to kind of like, all right, you're over here and I'm over there, right? Boundaries are also a matter of, in my experiences and from what I've learned, not taking on other people's energies and emotions unnecessarily. The amount of times that in the past I have allowed people to just like walk up to me and just throw their shit at me in an absurdly disorganized fashion, and then have that shit then affect my day to such a high degree that I can't even focus on the things that I need to because I'm so distracted by everything that this person just brought to me. Yeah, boundaries. This barrier between self and other, the differentiation between what is mine and what is not mine. I don't need to know another person well enough to know that whatever it is that they're giving me is not my shit. All I have to know is, all I really have to know is myself and what is my shit, right? And also what is not my shit. But the other thing, the matter of social interactions, because these things are probably the things that determine a person's relationship and the things that occur most often, right? The amount of times that I've had somebody come up to me in a very disorganized fashion with just a bunch of shit and just throw it at me, right? And then I've been like, ugh, right? And then my day's gone, right? Like, not just my day, it could be my week, and that's really just taking on other people's shit. But we don't have to. I don't have to take on other people's shit. I can set that boundary and maintain my mood, maintain my day, right? And just observe whatever it is that they're saying from afar and not let it affect me. I can. And that's really awesome. And I didn't know for a far majority of my life that I can actually do that. Like, I actually thought for a long time that I just had to take on everyone else's shit, their energies, their emotions, and allow it to affect me. And that's just the way that life was supposed to be for me, right? But then I learned that I can set boundaries in social interactions of the second that a person even approaches me, that invisible boundary is there. And whatever it is that they try to throw at me, it's going to get stuck in that fucking web that comes between me and them, right? Doesn't mean that I have to stop showing empathy and compassion and stop listening. No. It just means that whatever it is that they're trying to give me is not mine, right? By the way, I have a tendency to apologize right away if I've ever done anything wrong. So when it does come to somebody having an issue with me, I take responsibility and accountability for my shit. Whenever I fuck up or mess up or, do something like that, I take responsibility and accountability. That's just the reality of things. But other than that, a far more majority of the time, people are really just coming at me with daggers. And what I've learned is that I don't need to be affected by it, because if it has nothing to do with me, then it's not my shit and I don't need to take it on and it doesn't have to affect me.